Hey everyone, this is Kara from Awakened Soul Tarot, and this is going to be part of a new series that I'm going to be starting here on YouTube, and will be posting on my Instagram and my Facebook. As I'm expanding, so is my channel going to be expanding, and so is social media for me. So I'd like to start focusing on herbs and vegetables and their healing and magical properties and how they can transform your life. So I'm still going to be posting tarot videos as I normally do for all the signs for monthly, but I'd like to add this in, and I think that we forget how the planet gives us with so many magical things to use in our daily lives because everyone is so busy between family and rushing around work and all of that. So basically with herbs and vegetables, you can incorporate these and their magical properties into your cooking to help transform. So those that don't have time for all of the fancy, spell work, and all of that. And I don't want people to be afraid by the word spell, because spelling, basically spell casting, it's the same thing as if you are talking about somebody and you're wishing them well, right? But you're spell casting, so you're saying, I hope that they succeed in their goal, for example. So we spell cast constantly and we don't even realize it. Our words that we use daily and our intentions that we set for ourselves and other people. So I don't want people to be afraid of the word spellcasting when I use that, but really that is what that means. So the herb that I'm going to be highlighting today is cilantro. And I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love cilantro. It's one of my favorite herbs that I use. And I use cilantro in so many different dishes, from Mexican style food to anything, really. You can just add it, and I love guacamole, so I use cilantro a lot, and I add it to almost everything. You can even add it to salads. But so all of these herbs, vegetables, they all have different properties, and they all resonate and correspond with even planets, days of the week, different chakras. So with cilantro resonates and corresponds with the planet Mars. Mars rules Aries and Scorpio. So with Aries, that corresponds with the root chakra, Scorpio, water energy, the sacral chakra, but also because cilantro is green, it resonates with the heart chakra. So that being said, Mars corresponds with Tuesday. So you don't need to do this specifically on a Tuesday. It's not something that I want people to stress about when they do it, what day of the week, but this is just more of an informational thing. And if you'd rather do it on a Tuesday just because it feels more powerful to you, feel free to do so. So I just want to give that information. But getting back to the chakras and cilantro. Now, a lot of us go through periods of loss in our life, right? Those hard life lessons that we face. So a lot of times our chakras can become muddied. We can become out of balance, especially the heart chakra, the root chakra. Those are very popular ones. But with the heart chakra, harmony, compassion, giving and receiving love. For example, you may want to be open to giving and receiving more love in your life. So if that's something that you want, or even with the root chakra, you may want to feel grounded, protected. You may want more physical strength and stamina, things that the root chakra rules. Cilantro is awesome to work with and add into foods in order to bring those things to us. Even with the sacral chakra, because of Scorpio, right? So that energy with the sacral, passion, emotional energy, playfulness and sexuality. Those are things that you may even want to add into your relationships currently. So with cilantro, there's a few different things that you can do with this. Now, I like to grow my own. So one of the things that you can do, you can get the cilantro seeds, right? And this is coriander when it's the seeds. So you can use the seeds as well in spell work and for manifesting and in your foods. I happen to just really love cilantro, so I actually grow my own. So one of the things that you can even do is if you would like to manifest something slowly over time because you're not ready to jump right in, you can set intentions with those seeds and you can plant them. Now, I grow my own cilantro, so I'm just going to show you what it looks like at a younger age. This is still growing. Cilantro grows pretty quickly and it needs to be in full sunlight. But with this cilantro, if you set those intentions as it grows, so does the energy that you're trying to manifest for yourself. So that's one of the things that you can do. Set the intentions with those seeds. Plant them and watch them grow. So as you plant the seeds, some of the intentions you may want to set. You may want to set intentions to have more courage to face certain things in your life. Maybe it's even communication in your relationship. Or you may want to use it to help you become stronger emotionally, more balanced emotionally, or to open up that heart chakra more. So those are some of the things you can focus on. So you can focus on the colors as you are planting the seeds. So with the root, that's red. With the sacral, it's orange. And with the heart chakra, that's green. You can focus on those colors, manifesting with those seeds as you're planting them, and set those intentions every day as you water the seeds, as you nurture the seeds. But, you know, some of you may not want to take the time to plant. Not everybody has the time to do that and to care and nurture, but for those lovers of plants and herbs and growing, that's something that you can do to add in. For those that love cooking, with the cilantro, what you can do is before you use it in whatever dish you are cooking it with, you may want to add it at the end, right? So you can hold it in your left hand. Your left hand is your receiving hand. And you can even add a crystal in there. I have rose quartz, you know, for love. You may want to manifest love in terms of being open to receiving love or giving love, and it doesn't necessarily mean romantic love. It could be love in your family, or it could even be self-love. So I'm just going to use this one, but you can take that cilantro in your left hand. This is your receiving hand, receiving energy that you want to receive from the cilantro or from the universe. And you can focus on that, and you can focus on a color. So this is green, and if you want to help to manifest with the heart chakra, then you can focus on a beautiful green light glowing and emanating. All around the cilantro, you could use even pink for love, whatever resonates with you. But you can use this to transform your daily life and your cooking. For those especially that don't have time because of family and all that, like I mentioned earlier, it can get pretty hectic. So if you're not interested in doing a lot of that fancy spell work, or you just don't have time for it, these are simple things that you can do, that you can incorporate into your food and your cooking. All right, so cilantro is great for a few different things. So because it resonates with the planet Aries, with the planet Mars, and is associated with Aries and Scorpio, this is great for setting intentions for courage, protection, strength, love, and passion, being open to receiving that, and even for clairvoyance and psychic medium abilities, because of cilantro helping to decalcify your pineal gland. So some of you may be interested in that. If you've ever heard of decalcifying your pineal gland, we know that fluorite is one of the things, poor diet, that can calcify it. And our pineal gland is our connection to spirit and source. So all of us have the ability to have psychic visions or dreams and clairvoyance, but it's a matter of opening that energy up. So you can also set the intentions with cilantro. You can add that into a daily healthy diet, into smoothies, lemon juice, alkaline water, types of foods that create an alkaline environment in your body. So of course you want to make sure you're not allergic to anything that you're going to use, and do your research. But cilantro is great to add into smoothies and cooking if you want to try to open up your connection more. Meditation and things like that, of course, having a healthy diet, Reiki, for example. I know that when I became certified in Reiki level 1, 2, and Reiki master even, things changed for me. My connection opened up and I felt like I wanted to have a healthier diet. So more vegetables. I noticed I wanted to eat less meats. But cilantro was one of those magical herbs that can be incorporated into smoothies. I myself like to blend up cucumber, cilantro, kale. So these are all green vegetables associated with the heart chakra because of the color green. And even ginger, I add ginger in there. And ginger can be for sacral. So if you want to do some sacral work to work on that emotional energy and strength, that sexuality, or you're grounding with the root and protection. But I add that all into a smoothie. I do fresh lemon juice, and it is best if you can get some of the organic stuff. And if you can't, a lot of it's more expensive. Don't stress about it. But yeah, I add all of that into a smoothie. And before you add it into a smoothie, focus on those intentions of things that you want to manifest. So this is just a simple way to do magical work in your cooking, right? So we have different types of witches out there, okay? There's all different types. Eclectic takes from a broad range, but a lot of people consider themselves green witches because they work with earth and nature, or a kitchen witch who likes to work with different foods, herbs, and vegetables. So these are simple things. If you are interested in this type of stuff, or you feel like you're awakening and becoming more interested in working with the earth, working with herbs, vegetables, foods, if that interests you, then this is an easy way to really step into that. And start working in the kitchen when you're cooking, because you may not have the time with family or other things going on. So cilantro is very, very magical as an herb, and I'm going to go over these weekly. Like I said, I post on Facebook, I post on Instagram every single week. My Instagram is a lot more active. Facebook just isn't as active. I'm not on there as much, but I will be posting there every Wednesday. If you don't have Instagram and you want to go on Facebook, I will be posting these every single Wednesday. So you can head on over to those pages, Awakened Soul Tarot for both. The links are always in my description boxes as well. But I will be posting the magical correspondences, the planets, the signs, and all of that information. So again, you know, with cilantro being a magical herb, if that's something that you resonate with, I'm going to do different herbs every week. You may not like cilantro, you may like something else, but this is just one that you can really use to help manifest those energies and to transform even your energies. You can transform your energy even if you're not Reiki certified or you don't get Reiki, just by picturing the colors that correspond with the chakras in that chakra center. And you can just use these herbs as you're cooking and as you're working with food and adding them to your food. You just need to set those intentions. So it's really simple. Even if you're just beginning all this and you may not know where to start, that's why I'm creating these videos, because a lot of us just don't have the time to do all the research. So that's why I'm here, to do the research for you as I'm growing, learning, and expanding, and you know, using these. So again, to wrap it up, you may want to plant the seeds. So set those intentions in the cilantro seeds as you plant them and watch them grow. If you want this to happen over time and you're not ready to jump right into changing and transforming. And if you don't want to take the time to plant the seeds, you can use it, set the intentions in the food, hold it in your left hand with a crystal. Even some of the other crystals that I like to use, green aventurine. I love green aventurine. It's absolutely beautiful. So that corresponds with the heart chakra. If you want to do some root work, we have even pyrite, black tourmaline. This is pyrite. I like to use pyrite. Black tourmaline, hematite. And then for the sacral, we have citrine. There's tiger's eye. And I wear this bracelet a lot when I do my tarot videos, but this is tiger's eye. So you can even use that. Hold it in your left hand, receiving the energy. The right hand is letting it out back to the universe. It's supposed to be flowing through the body, so you can even imagine that happening. But if you'd like to set those intentions and do some of this kitchen witching work that I call it, this is a really great option for you guys while you're cooking your foods, adding it in, setting those intentions. Even if you're, somebody's sick and you want to help heal them, the best thing to do is definitely ask them, are you open to receiving healing energy? They say yes. You want to set those intentions, make them a dish and something that, say for example, they have a cold and you're making a chicken soup or something and you want to add the cilantro into the soup at the end. You can do that for them. Set the intentions into that cilantro, putting that into the soup, and you can give that to them and set the intentions for them. But it is always best to ask if they are open to receiving that healing energy. Most people aren't going to say no to that. So if you really want to work on your clairvoyance, psychic medium abilities, and you have the time to do that, you want to work on decalcifying that pineal gland, getting more of an alkaline, diet, then cilantro was one of those that you can really add in there. So let me know how you guys like this video. I'm definitely going to be getting more creative, adding things in there. I also wanted to bring up this awesome altar box that I have. I got this from the Spirit Den on Instagram. I'm not sure if they have any more, but for a lot of you who are looking for altar boxes because you like to dry herbs or add them into a sachet like I have in here, you can create these sachets with some of your favorite herbs, put them in your drawers, different scents for your clothing. But this is my altar box that I love to use. So, I'll even open it up for you. But yeah, I keep my sage, some of my tarot cards in here. So after you set those intentions, if you don't even want to incorporate it into your cooking, you can even just put the herbs in a sachet and you can keep it in your altar box and do whatever you're going to do with it. But I definitely think adding it into the cooking, when you do that, incorporating it in there is going to really help you to work your magic, to manifest what you would like, whether it's being more open to harmony and compassion with the heart chakra, being more grounded, manifesting more courage for yourself. If you have something stressful coming up, like say you have to go to court for child support or something like that, or divorce court, you may want to work on that courage if you're nervous. So you want to work on that root chakra. The cilantro was great for that as well, to add into your food, or your sacral. That's even considered, cilantro is considered an aphrodisiac for love and lust. So if you want to add more of that into your relationship, you can focus on the cilantro, and they even say muddling it and adding it into wine if that is what you would like to do. But I'm just giving you that information that is out there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be back next week for another video on another herb. So head on over to my Instagram, Facebook, and this is where I'll be posting as well. Tons of information on there if you want to follow me. Take care, everyone.